What's up everyone, this is UnrivaledSkyrim, and today I'm going to be doing this Total War Rome 2 battle replay. My opponent was E2 Butte ? He played as the Suebi and I played as Pontus. So this is going to be my first battle in a long time. Well, actually my third battle, but I say the replay in this one because I thought it was a pretty good battle. But it's been a while since I played, or in fact even uploaded anything, and I apologize for that, but I'm going to go ahead and do this video. Let's go over my army. My general is a Pontic swordsman. I think I have four of those. I have 3 noble blood cavalry, I have 1 side chariot, 4 eastern archers, 2 Pontic peltas, and a corps of 4 bronze shield pikes. And he brought a whole bunch of wolf warriors, some sword masters, look like some spear brothers, a whole bunch of those Cambry longbow women, or bow women, whatever they're called. Looks like his general's in a wooden ass spear, and he's got like 2 units of, what are they, like wolf riders or something like that. They're new units, and I don't know what that one unit with the javelin is called. But this played on the Battle of Carthago map. This was a quick battle, and I'm going to be situated near the hill, so I'm going to go ahead and rush forward. I have my side chariots in front. I'm going to present a center of my bronze shield pikemen, just to create an obstacle for his units to try to get around. And I have my units of Pontic swordsmen. They're going to be at the flanks, especially my noble blood cavalry. I think I have 3 of those units. So initially, I'm going to think that he's going to be rushing for this hill as well, but he did the smart thing. He's not going to come straight to this hill, because I was positioned closer to it at the beginning of the battle. So here you can see his units. He's actually going to go wide left and actually go for this hill over here. That was a smart idea. I didn't even think about that. It's been a while since I played this game, and I really didn't take that into effect. But I'm going to go ahead and turn around my forces to meet his on this hill. I already have a noble blood cavalry over here within the vicinity, so I'm going to position it on top of this hill just to, if he does decide to go for this high ground over here, this noble blood cav would buy my units some time, because I am rushing for that high ground over there. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to leave my side chariot behind this hill, keep it hidden. I'm going to use it, I'm going to try to hold one of his flanks, and I'm going to try to use my side chariots to go around and attack from the rear or from the side, which is how they're most effective. So here he's being slow. He doesn't really have strong cavalry to defeat mine. These are called the Riders of the Hunt. I think they got a really good charge bonus, 42, but they're not very well armored. Health's not that good either. You know, let's see what this unit's called. Dramatic Scout Rider, excuse me, I should have known that. But here he's going to try to discharge some javelins upon my units, but I'm going to have my archers and some of my peltas return fire. My archers open fire, and they're gonna take some casualties, and they're gonna take some hit point damage. Some of my peltas discharged some javelins, so he lost 3 horses, and I think I lost 2 horses from his javelins. So a mutual exchange. I just wanted to ward off that cav, but I still have my unit of side chariot hidden. I'm gonna try to keep it hidden as long as possible. Here I'm going to bring up my archers. I'm going to try to gain this hill, and here he makes a drastic mistake. Let me pause it real quick. He goes for, now I thought it was a drastic mistake, but he goes for a frenzy charge right now. I don't know if he accidentally activated that, but he activated it way too early. His guys are going to get tired before they start fighting my guys. At least that's what I thought during the battle. But here he's bringing back that scout rider. He's discharging javelins to my guys. They're taking more casualties. I don't really mind this because I can just return fire with my archers, and he's taking more casualties than mine. But my unit of no blood cavalry is taking a lot of hit point damage. Here I'm going to bring back my Eastern Archers and drop my pikes down. Now, he is going to do the sensible thing. He's not going to go straight into my pikes. He's going to go around to the flanks, and that's why I have these units of Pontic swordsmen to protect my flanks. And here I'm going to go for a charge on his cavalry on this flank. These riders of the hunt, I'm going to go ahead and charge them with my noble blood cavalry on this flank. Now here he gets a frenzy charge on my noble blood cavalry. I was trying to retreat back to my forces over here, but that unit gets a downhill charge and gets a devastating charge in that noble blood cav. I will lose that unit. So here I am targeting his Cambry bowwomen, and there I was able to destroy that rider of the hunt, but now he's bringing in some spear levies. They're just spear levies, not spear brethren. And here, this is when I bring in my my side chariots, and I'm going to get a whole bunch of kills with these units, but now he's going to target all of his bowwomen upon these side chariots, and they are getting a lot of kills. 139, not as much as I would like, but they're still getting a lot of kills relatively quickly for the amount of time they've been battling. And now they are starting to drop. One way to defeat side chariots is either to get them stuck on some units of cavalry and then open fire on missiles. But here he had a lot of bowwomen, and now they're going to hit my own guys. So my side chariots are routed. Now here's the situation right here. He's done a smart thing and not attacked me from the center. He's attacked my left and right flanks. He doesn't want to get impaled on my pikes. And now he does have a unit of cavalry, these Germanic scout riders. They are in my back lines, and it looks like he's going to have more wolf warriors doing so, but I do have some units in reserve. My general is holding strong on the left flank. Let's go ahead and resume. And here, instead, I was thinking about going after these bowwomen, but I don't think they're really having that much of a say-so in the battle, so I'm going to go ahead and instead save my archers and take out this Germanic scout rider. This unit of wolf warriors is hitting my bronze shield pikemen on the left flank, and he is trying to surround my general. But Pontic swordsmen, they're pretty good, and it will hold off. Now it did take out one unit of wolf warrior, so it's going to turn that unit around, attack that wolf warrior, and I think it's going to take out 2 units by itself. Over here, I am holding off these units. Now I'm going to get my Pontic peltists. They're going to discharge their javelins, and these Pontic swordsmen, they're pretty tough. They're not going to give out, and I still have my pikeman units ready. And then he did charge one of my pikeman units from the front, and you see what happens. His units are going to get skewered from the front. That way, I still have a lot of pikemen. I still have a lot of archers. So does he, but I think my archers have a better position. Now he is targeting one of my pikeman units, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up this peltist unit. They're out of javelins, so I'm going to send them into melee. They do have shields and armor. They're not. They're pretty good in a melee confrontation against some units. And here I'm bringing up my pikes. They're going against the spear levy. And here I finally got that unit of noble blood cav into his back lines. And this one I noticed these women, they have spears, so I'm going to try to get my cavalry out of that fight. Do they have a bonus? I don't know. They probably have an undocumented bonus versus large because these spears. So I'm going to decide to get my cavalry out of there, even though I wasn't taking that many casualties. But here, pretty much the writing's on the wall. He still has these units over here, these wolf warriors and one unit sword master. I think he should have went with more sword masters, honestly, and maybe a berserker or 2, other than a whole bunch of wolf warriors. And plus, he did. These units are exhausted compared to mine. Mine are only winded because he had used frenzy charge at the beginning. I think that really helped me out a whole lot because a whole bunch of his units were tired before the initial battle even started. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these statistics. Let's see here. I only had 630 losses compared to his over 1,300. Let's see, the unit that got the most kills was my unit of side chariots. My archers did pretty well in this battle. My general, he held his own, and I think he survived the battle. Um, I knew my infantry was going to be inferior. I just wanted them to hold his off while I could get my side chariots into his back lines. I did have superior cavalry compared to his. His unit that got most kills was one of his sword masters. That's really good unit. It's a little bit, it's not as good as an Oathsworn, but still pretty good. I think it's right behind a sword or an Oathsworn in terms of killing power and armor. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and comment and subscribe to my channel. And this is Unrivaled Skyrim signing off for now. Peace.